Good bleary morning. What is it? Thursday, October something, 23rd. I don't know. Yesterday when I was in town, I found the beer store closed. I filmed a couple of videos. The end is here. Posted it on the local Act and Tell. And so by the time I'd driven across town to pick up my laundry, there must have been 40 comments. Well, not all of them comments. Emojis, thumbs up, smiling faces, all this business. I mean, I wish I could stir such a hullabaloo with one of my political rant and ramble videos, but so I posted another quick one, take your stills to the hills, both of which I then put on my YouTube channel. By the end of the evening, there must have been 200 comments on those two just silly little satirical videos. But you saw the response video I made with the gal who works at the beer store who shit all over me. And I'll come back to that in a moment. But a surprising number of people. I mean, I find it appalling as much as surprising. Didn't see the humor in it at all, and suggested helpfully where I could procure more beer. Wow. And one woman said, the two grown men at the beer store at 2:29 in the afternoon, why aren't they at work? And one fellow responded, he said to the effect of, hey, that guy could have been boots on the job site at 6 a.m. for all you know. If he wants to have a beer or a glass of wine or smoke a joint when he gets home, that's his business. And I typed back because it was suggestive of, I couldn't look it up, but beyond what she said about the 2:29 grown men thing, it was suggestive that the money wasn't valid, so to speak. Perhaps illicit in income or something. I don't know what she was alluding to. I said, I assure you, I typed back, I said, I assure you that that beer I intended to purchase was with the fruits of honest toil. And as the fellow before me said, yes, I'm a grown man and I'll buy beer whenever the hell I want. But the point of it is, or the point of this video rather, is one of the gals personal messaged me. She's a former employee at that beer store, and she said, I don't know if you remember me, but I remember you. You were always friendly, polite, and humorous, and please don't be mad at my coworker for being upset. This was before I filmed and posted my response video. And we had a little, texting chat there. And she said she had to take a stress leave. And again, I couldn't find it this morning, this correspondence, to review it. But she said she's never been cursed at, threatened, and spit on more in her life than she has lately during our current pandemic, if you will. And I found that just appalling. What's the world coming to? I mean, you're gonna spit on a beer store employee because they don't have your brand or your size, case, cans or bottles. I mean, as a man, if I saw a man spit on a woman in that position, I'd hammer him. I just find it appalling. And I thanked her. I said, hey, thanks for taking, showing the humanity to, both, give me some encouragement and to defend your coworker as well. She has every right to say what her opinion is. And, so we chatted back and forth, and again, I thanked her. I said, there's what the dichotomy between someone who spits on you and you who will take, 10 minutes of your time to, to just make a nice human gesture. The summation of what all that means, I mean, I don't know what's, people are getting so frustrated as our supply chains break down, and there's really no reason for it. There's no reason that there are red dots at the hardware store, that people are so stressed out, they spit on some poor gal who's just a working stiff, the same as them own selves. It's appalling, isn't it? And it's got to change. And I sure wish that I could elicit such a response from my political posts. You know, not this one, this is just a general ramble, of course, but I wish I could elicit that kind of response that a ridiculous little satirical video created. As I say, being shit on, I don't mind. It's part of it, and I'm quite willing to accept it. But it's sometimes frighteningly enlightful to see the comments on how could you not see that as obvious satire? I don't know. I guess if you can't see the humor in that, can't recognize that it's supposed to be humorous, even if you don't appreciate the humor, I mean, I guess you're voting for a haircut, eh? Wow. Take care. Just a general ramble. Oh, I'll be back later with some stuff about the Epoch News, the newspaper. But I got to do some research before I get back to you on that one. Take care.